What's up, everybody? I decided to pick up another retro achievement set for another game that hasn't been developed for yet. This is, once again, not a great game, but not one that I played growing up. So this is going to be for Batman: The Revenge of Joker. On the original Nintendo, they had a version of this game called The Return of Joker, but this is basically a port to the Sega Genesis. And figured I'd show what I'm doing. I've already done some work, kind of laid out the achievements I'm going to start with, and started making some of the badges. So the first, excuse me, the first several are like simple progression achievements. So basically, yeah, the first several, there's basically 7 stages, and then like sections within each stage, or levels within each stage. So the first few are just to clear the levels in the stages in order from 1 to 7. The stages 2, levels 1 and 2, and stage 5, level 1 and 2 don't have a boss at the end, but the other ones do. So they say clear your levels and defeat the Ace Ranger, defeat levels and defeat the Mind Droid, defeat the Master CPU, defeat the Joker, and win the final battle. So those are basic progression achievements. And something in my throat. And then the next ones are like collection ones. These are basically for collecting these special items. So there's a Batarang weapon, crossbow, sonic neutralizer, shield star, and then there's also this thing called a backpack energy capsule, which you can enable invincibility for a few seconds. After that, there's going to be some challenges to, I guess they're kind of not really challenges per se. Put that back. These are just for me to organize my plan. So defeat a boss using the Batarang, using the crossbow, using the sonic, using the star. There is a challenge to defeat a boss using the normal weapon, just because it's weaker and takes longer, and also a challenge to defeat a boss with using kicks only. Next, the challenges are to complete all the level 1 stages without using to continue, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, and then complete the entire game without using to continue. That's like the biggest value, Cheevo. And one achievement for fun, this game has a passcode system, so you can enter in a password to jump to a level. As far as I know, there are infinite continues in this game, so you could just beat it in one sitting, or you could come back to it if you know the passcodes. But there is a cheat mode passcode that shows these little mushrooms on the screen that just tells you that the cheat mode is enabled. So there'll be one, like a simple 1-pointer just for putting that in. So you're going to have to go, whoever's going to play this is going to have to either know the code or go look it up. Enter the passcode to show the mushrooms. But I'm putting in a warning. I don't want people to cheat, because one of the things you can do with cheating is you can refill your life. So I don't want them to be able to do that and get some of these other achievements like the continue. I don't care about the pick up the weapons type stuff, because that's trivial. Or even clear the levels necessarily. I'll think about that. But I put in a warning saying, if use of cheats after entering this code is detected, achievements may not trigger until a game reset. So that's what I've got laid out and planned. And as I mentioned, I've already done some work. I did pretty much all the RAM hunting I need to make these achievements work. So I'm just going to kind of start getting to it. I don't know if I'll finish all of these, but I figured I would just at least make a video to show what I'm working on and a little bit of the process. So let's get to it. Let me get set up here again, so get my list. So the clear the stages, the titles are just named after the area of the game. So the first part of the game is the Gotham City Cathedral, and it will be worth 10 points. Let's go ahead and upload the badge I had created. All right. There's my badge. All right, let's put the description in. Okay, so one of the kind of Cheevo protections is going to be make sure it's not in demo mode. I mean, it wouldn't trigger anyways because of that, but typically you're supposed to put those types of things into your logic. So game state, this bit when it's number 2 means the game's playing. When it's number 4 is when the game first loads up. If it's number 5, it's either in the demo or you're on the options menu or the passcode menu. So that will be useful for fun one. When they enter in the code, I'll know they're on the passcode menu. And I also found the value for where the passcode value is stored. So I'll check for that, and then also check for basically the button press, the enter press. But we're working on this one to start. So let's just put in the logic for the level stage to start with. Alright, so this is that you at least make it to each level, and what I will have this do, I think, is I'll just, for now, I'll just have it trigger when you make it to the next level. Actually, no, I think what I'll do is yeah, I like this idea better. So really what should happen is you should make it to the boss, and the boss's health should drop to 0. Let's just do a quick little testing to see how it looks. Alright. I'm gonna kind of cheat the game a little bit so I can jump to the boss quicker. it's gonna get here, and then when I die, it'll restart on the boss stage. I'm going to give myself infinite life. I forgot to activate it. Okay, so that one's counting. And actually, let's cheat this as well. Let's make him, what's that, 1 health. And boom, it's counting. So that looks pretty good. Let's pause the game. Alright, I'm going to add in a reset if the game mode is either 4 or 5. So reset if, oops, yep, that's right. No, that's not right. Let's get rid of that. Where's the game mode? Game state is what I called it. So reset if game state equals 4. And also reset if game state equals 5. And there's also a continue screen, game over screen. So I think I don't care about the continue for now, because this is just to make it through the levels. There's a separate achievement for doing it without using continues, so I think this is okay. Actually, it looks like here's a new value to know. 0A equals flying stage. Alright, so what other logic do I need to care about for this one? Not much. Let's reset it again. Reactivate the achievement. And see how that's already counting up the boss life. It should say and next. There we go. Okay, I've got infinite health. Just gonna rush through this stage. I was thinking about doing Cheevos for make it through without being hit, but that's actually seems really hard. So I'm not so sure I'll go for something like that. Yeah, something happened. Killed my first one, so one of these resets is killing it. So that's not good. Let's get rid of those for now, I guess. Let's reset again. Might have to find another flag that shows like the end of the level. Usually just recording at the beginning of the levels worked out for me in the past, but wanted to do it right. The Nintendo version really is superior to this one, which seems odd, because this is Sega. It should be newer and better, right? Yeah, so one of those resets was definitely killing it. I'll have to play around with that and see. I bet it changes to 4 in between levels or something. Let's save this real quick. Save. Yep. That's not good. So jump to 2 before the level started. So I could do it because I know what is. I can go to each boss and see what their life starts at. So I could just say their life has to start at the right value. So let me get out the calculator. It's kind of weird how they do the boss life. Alright, 7. Ooh, and it's not an 8-bit. It's a 16-bit. Both of them are. I mean, it doesn't really matter for that top one. Could be 8-bit, it's fine. But this one definitely matters. Alright, let's reactivate this. Resume. And that shouldn't be a 0, should be a 1. So let's reload the state. Make sure it doesn't trigger. You can't say it triggered the way I'm broadcasting this, but okay, it did not trigger this time. So that's good. And let's go ahead and cheat a little bit. Kill that health. Bam. Oh, I didn't count number 1. Drag. Well, that's okay. I think that's better. I just would still like to know why that reset was killing it the first time. Oops. Game state. Add. Alright, so it definitely goes to 4. I mean, not 4, 5 it looked like. Because that was set to 4, right? Yep. So it did not reset at 4, which is okay. Alright, and it triggered as soon as he died. Alright, well, I think that's a good template to start with. So, let's clone this bad boy. Alright, and the new one is called Joker's Warehouse. Oops, that's not what I wanted. And let's upload a batch. Alright. So this one, for the stages, it's going to be one less. This might be a little... Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to find out something for this one to trigger it. Because last one basically triggers at the end of the... when the boss's health reaches 0, but this one doesn't have a boss. So... for now, I'm just going to have it say... when it gets to the next stage, but... the stage after the last one of this area. Don't like that though. So I'll have to think of something else. And 3 to 4 are the stages, and then when it gets to stage, the next one. And this one's only worth 5 points. Well, let's continue on. Because I guess World 2 and World 5, I'm going to have to figure out a better way to tell when it's at the end. But 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7 should all work this way. So let's just do that. Next one is Snow Mountain. 6, 7, and I have to go to the 7th level, so you can see how much health the boss starts out with. So if I fall down the hole, I'll start on the boss. He has 8,000 health. Let me get my trusty calculator. FAO. Actually, I didn't even need the calculators right there. I'll remember that next time. Sorry, I'm just kind of getting situated here a little bit. This one is worth 10. Resume. Activate real quick. Make sure health's going. Yep. Alright. That should be good for that. For now. Let's save everything. Let's duplicate this one. And the next one is the refinery. Badge. Alright, and the refinery starts on number 8 and 9 and A, and let's oops, let's reload the state so I can get a death quicker and jump to this next boss. $13.88. Save. Alright. And let's just activate it real quick. Well, I don't really need to activate it, but just for my own sanity. Alright. Looks good. Let's clone this one. Next one is the underground conduit. Upload the badge. Let's get rid of those. Get rid of this. Alright. Underground conduit is 5.1 and 5.2, which is B and C. Not B again. B and C. And then D. And this one's only worth 5 points. Save. Next one is the ammunition base. This is the first Joker fight. It's worth 10. Let's upload the badge. Okay. So Joker fight, or Joker levels are D, E, and F. And let's go back again so I can jump to the Joker fight, which is F. So I can see how much health he has. $1770. Right. And one more. The island of Hacienda. Hacienda happened 10 and 11, or I should say 1, 0 and 1, 1. And once again, reload so I can jump to the boss. 1, 1. D4. It's a lot more life than the other ones. Alright, well that's all the stage ones. As I said, I'm gonna have to do a little more work on these two achievements, Joker's Warehouse and Underground Conduit. But, oh yeah, I have to upload the badge. Now I can make the weapon collection Cheevos. I'm just going to start simple with that and just say, do you have the weapon? Not add any other logic to it right now. Maybe I'll add the reset if. Definitely if it's a demo, I guess I should do it. So, new Cheevo. Batarang. 1 point. Game state. Reset if it is the demo. Interesting. 3A must mean. I'm not sure. Anyways, put to 5. Core items. The items. There they are. Ammunition. So Batarang 2. Duplicate. Next item collect is the crossbow. Upload the badge. crossbow number is 1. And save. And clone. Next item is the sonic neutralizer. Upload the badge, and the sonic neutralizer is number 3, and save, clone. And the last item is the shield star. Well, actually, there's one more after that. The backpack energy capsules. So, shield star. Upload the badge. The shield star is 4. Okay, save. Done. So for this one, it works a little bit differently. I'll put in a little bit extra logic. Then all I really had to do, so the achievement is to earn enough capsules and then engage invincibility. You do that by having 8 energy capsules and pressing A, B, and C at the same time. So I could just say when your shield turns on, or your invincibility turns on, but I'm also going to just put in some extra logic to say you have to have greater than or equal to 8 capsules. So doesn't like the carriage return, so if it all fits okay. Upload the badge. Alright. So yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's say when the invincibility timer is greater than 0. Actually, before that one, let's get rid of that. Where's the energy capsule count? Let's add this. Greater than or equal to 8. And 1. I wonder if you can actually use invincibility in the boss battles. I don't know if you can. Let's see. You can. Wow. That's pretty cool. So I should be able to save it, activate this, and put the energy capsules back to 8. And there we go. Got it. Let me change the description a little bit though so it's clearer. Save that. Let's activate it again. Not that you can see this, but when I see the badge pop up over the gameplay, the description I had was too long. I just want to see if shortening it helped make it fit a little better. I'm going to update my notes in my little design template thing. Did they change? Okay. So capsules 8. Got the hit and engage. Oh. Alright, I got it. Yep, it looks much better now. Alright. So I still got some artwork to do for the rest. And I kind of want to spend a little time figuring out a better way to determine when those flying stages, which is 2-2 and 5-2, when those are at the end. Just because I'd like the thing to trigger as close to the end as possible. So I'm going to work on that, but at least I've got this video put together for now. So you can see how's everything's going. All right. Catch y'all later. Happy gaming.